Do you have any idea what we're going to talk about? All right, so let's talk about this song. It is difficult to sing. There's a lot of words. It's fast. You're basically going to use almost every single area of your voice for this, except for whistle voice, but you can look at all of Mariah's other songs for that. All right, so let's start with the slow part. There's a lot of air coming into that. She's not like, it's like, don't. And then she goes immediately into this cry. Mariah does this amazingly, where she goes back and forth between breathy and cry. Basically, this manipulates how squeezed your vocal cords are. So when you're more breathy, they're less squeezed. When you're crying, they're more squeezed. So, don't want a lot for Christmas. And she does that great little, it's literally like she's about to cry. There is just one thing I need. And all of those riffs, she's pulling back on her voice to maintain control over them. Instead of where it's going to get a little bit more difficult to control. I don't care about. Okay, so she's holding back more than you think. She's not, I don't care. I don't care about the presents. And then that cry comes in again. It's almost like a pout. Underneath the Christmas tree. Then she sings some more, and then she sings some more, and then she does that line right before the fast part. All I want. Again, she's kind of balancing the breathy and the crying sections here. So it's not too loud, it's not too squeezy, and it's not too soft and open. For Christmas. And then she flips intentionally into all air. It's just all air. Christmas. So it's all breath, and she's just, doing all of that up for show, essentially. And then the fast part comes in. So now she's going to get a little bit louder. She's going to lean into the sound a little bit more. But you notice she's never straining. I don't want a lot for Christmas. There is just one thing I need. I don't care about the presents. And when on those higher notes, she's using pharyngeal voice, which is kind of like, so it doesn't just go into more chest voice that's shoutier. She's actually moving into a different space there to elevate the sound. Underneath the Christmas tree, instead of I just want you for my own. That's pretty much in chest voice. More than you could ever know. Make my wish. So that's in pharyngeal voice, or mixed voice, essentially, where it's chest and pharyngeal combined. Make my wish come true. Right there, she goes into head. So mixed voice, head. Okay, so I told you were going to use everything. You're going to use everything. Okay, so right there, you have to thin out to get to that higher note. I won't even stay awake. So your vocal cords are actually going to thin out here. I won't even stay awake. So you're going to get thinner as you sing higher and then get thicker again as you come down. If you don't do that, that top note is not going to be released all the way up there. You'll hit a ceiling and you just won't be able to make it. I just want to stay awake. And she's also separating those notes out pretty intensely. I just want to stay awake. So practice it slow first, and then you can build it up to the speed that she's doing it. All right, on the bridge, she kind of scoops up into that. Oh, the lights are shining so brightly everywhere. Now, she's using a really cool trick on most of this bridge, which is like a tone openness. Essentially, she's with the shape of her mouth, making you think that she's yelling it, but she's not. It's actually very small, reserved sound, but because the space of her mouth is so open, the sound is free. It sounds free to the listener. Oh, the lights are shining so brightly everywhere, and the sound. So I'm actually pulling back my volume on sound, just like she's doing, but because of the openness, it feels like it releases. And the sound of children's laughter fills the air. All right, so all the parts of your voice, like I told you. Have fun trying this. Maybe tag us in a video, and I'll see you next time. Be sure to like this video, follow us on all socials, and subscribe. Make sure to turn on the notification bell.